Good afternoon, guys. We didn't get the chance to really fly the pigeons this morning, so we got busy with work and stuff. So I'm gonna let them out now. So this is day. Let's just call it day 6, right? Of 6 or 5. I can't remember. I have to look at my other videos. But anyways, day 5 or 6 of the young birds 2022 training. So hopefully they'll fly today. I'm trying to. I mean, they've been flying, but hopefully more of them fly. But I'm trying to videotape every. Well, that's not technically correct, right? I'm not really taping it because I'm filming each day so that you can see the progression, with the goal that every single one of these birds will be flying together at some point, which hopefully by the end of my goal was the end of the week, the weekend, so by Sunday. So we'll see, but it's not looking too promising because as you can see, they're, I don't know, they look like they're freaking out still. Some are comfortable, they fly up on the roof, but the rest of them are still like hiding underneath the soffit. I really don't want to, scare them and make them fly. That's just not a good idea. Maybe later, just get them to fly more. I don't know. In the past, I used to have this long pole, flag pole that I wave around, but I don't know if it's really necessary. Well, maybe it is. If you have any suggestions on making this guy fly longer, fly more, let me know. But I just don't like the idea of scaring them and stuff, forcing them to fly. I've never had to do that, and I think I did pretty decent last race season. But then again, my goal has never been to. I don't get butthurt about not winning races, because this is for fun, and just don't get too carried away with that, because like some of these members we have here, they get so competitive, and I mean, I get it, they spend a lot of money on their pigeons and stuff, so they want to win, but I guess what I'm saying is this: there's a wrong way to lose, right? I mean, so just because you didn't win, that doesn't mean someone cheated. I guess that's how I look at it. So but the key thing is to have fun with the birds, because if you're not having fun with them, I guarantee you're not gonna, this sport's not gonna, you're not gonna stay in it for very long, because it does take a lot of work. I mean, cleaning droppings, feeding them, there's a regimen every day that you got to do. And on top of that, if you're a working person, I mean, it gets pretty tough, right? Because you got the breeding season, which is a lot of work, and then you got the race season, you got to train them, do tosses and stuff, which is, it's a lot of work. So if you're not enjoying it, you don't have the passion for the birds, and you're gonna have a tough time. By the way, I love that bird. He looks like he's ready to fly. I didn't even know he had white flights. But this is a nice looking bird. Let's see if I can do a close up. That blue bar with white flights in the corner there. Nice looking bird. Alright, hopefully just hoping they'll fly. I'm gonna sit back and go back in my chair here. My wife and I cleaning up this butterfly garden. We saw this umbrella at Lowe's. It's pretty nice. You can swivel it, you know, whichever direction, and it has this. The base is like the same thing you'd see it, you know, with a basketball hoop. You know, you fill it up with water or whatever, sand. But it's really nice. But anyways, we're cleaning this up, and it's gonna look really pretty here once we're done. And we're gonna redo the rocks and put fabric, you know, the weed fabric down. This thing doesn't, this kind of weed fabric just doesn't work here in Florida. The grass still comes through and weeds and stuff. So alright. I really should invest in a nice tripod for holding this phone. You know what? I'm gonna switch places. I'm gonna go over there where it's shaded. It's a little too warm. Alright, I'm gonna park it right here. Oh yeah, let me show you this, by the way. I installed that fan. I'm not even sure if I did it correctly, whether things should be on the outside, but I installed it from the inside. But I guess it's too late now. I already cut the thing, but it works pretty well. It's on a thermostat, so if it gets a certain temperature, it kicks in, and when it shuts off, those vents, they also shut, so the bugs can't get in there. So yeah, it's pushing a lot of air too. So, hello, birdie. Hello. Look at them, they're so cute. Alright, let's sit over here. That fan is blowing on my face. Alright, so a different view here, guys. I get to look at my house. That's the house. And that's what I call the pump house. So we have well water here. So that reservoir tank is what collects the water, and then you put the chlorine tab in there and stuff, and I have all kinds of water filter in there. So by the time it gets to the house, it's actually very, very clean. Guys will fly. I am so tempted to just make them fly. But I know I'll regret it. I'm gonna scoot back here. I have a side view of the Really happy with how this loft turned out. Usually by now I'm already thinking about building another one, but you know, it actually turned out really well to a point where I don't have the urge to redo it. It really helps that I got Alex and his friend Nate to frame this thing. Actually, they did it out of their own kindness. But they did a nice job. But it's like super squared, and you know, everything is just right. But Nate is a professional framer, so. But it helps when you start everything out squared, and you know, everything else will line up nicely. So. And I built this aviary. This used to be my pigeon loft, actually. The base of this, at least 3/4 of it anyways, was the base of my old pigeon loft. The little one, I'm sure you guys remember. I made a video on it. But as you know, as you can see, some of the wood are actually used and things. So are they actually gonna fly, or no? Not really. You guys gonna fly? Not gonna feed you tonight if you don't fly. Still have birds in the old loft. Such a nice loft. I'm kind of tempted to redo it, take it down and move it, you know, kind of side by side with the new one. Oh, there we go. Something spooked them. They're flying all over the place. I don't know what spooked them, but there we go. Well, at least they're flying. Got my wish. Look at them. Oh. So nice to see a bunch of birds up in the air again. That guy's first time. It's first time for some of them. I see them landing just all over the place. Yeah, that's nice. I love watching these birds fly. There's some more flying, finally. Oh my God, the sky is just littered with birds. All right. Flying in circles. Kind of neat. take that. I wonder what spooked them. I'm gonna go check the back. Make sure there's like none of the birds are getting pinned down by a hawk or something. All good, all clear. Got a bit of a mess here, so I'm starting to clean up. My old loft used to sit right there. I don't know if you guys remember it. And, you know, I had to move the loft that way just to be in compliance with, believe it or not, even though I live out in the city, they told me it has to be so many feet away from the fence, which is honestly BS, but whatever. And then, you know, of course they never said anything about that loft. So I guess if it's a coop, like a poultry, because I'm on an agricultural zone land, if it's a poultry, you can put it anywhere you want. But if it's anything that like a shed for the purpose, you know, if it's not for the purpose of poultry, then you have to have the proper setback, something like that. And here where I live, the setback is 15 feet, they're saying, from the rear line. So that's what I did, just to, you know, for whatever reason. But, you know, planted some seed, just kind of regrowing the grass here. And like I said, I'll probably move that way anyways. But I'm gonna redo it because I think it needs to be redone. It served its purpose. It's great for breeding, you know, at least for the first 2 rounds. Beyond that, and you know, the snake starts coming out, and for some reason they can get in there. So but anyway, yeah, and all this gonna get cleaned up too. Right now I got all my lumber materials and stuff like that just all over the place. So maybe this weekend, if I get some time, I'm gonna clean that up. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause this for a moment. I think what I'll do is I'll leave these guys out a little bit longer. I usually call them in as soon as they get done, you know, get back from flying, but I think I'm gonna let them out for a little bit longer this time. So hopefully when I come back out, I'm not gonna find one dead from a hawk. So, alright guys, let me just show you what I use to. This is what I use to clean the floor. I think this is a scraping tool for like removing tile or whatever. But it's clean now. But you know, it takes me less than 5 minutes to just, you know, scrape. I just go up and down over here, you know, just like that. Kind of make a pile. You can tell it's the only bad thing about the metal roof is you can hear birds. I mean, it's a good thing too, because then you know there's birds around, or birds have arrived, right? So this is what I do. Just scrape it. There's a bit of a hump here, which is a pain. I can never anyways, just wanted to show you what I use. I don't know, it's about a foot long, you know, the blade. So, just like that. Like I said, it takes less than 5 minutes. So if you guys are building a loft or contemplating whether to use, you know, solid wood flooring or screen, you know, I suppose the screen is a lot easier because, you know, poop just goes down there, but I don't know. I just prefer just cleaning it, and, you know, and it's kind of nice with a wood floor. You can come in here and you don't feel like it's disgusting, you know, because I don't know, there's something about looking down a screen and seeing all the, you know, whatever in there, and, you know, and then you also get things that can crawl up the screen, right? So like snakes, bugs, that sort of stuff. So I kind of prefer it being enclosed like this. I've tried both, and I even tried, if you look at my previous videos, I even tried using pellets and stuff, bedding, but really at the end of the day, you're better off just doing the, you know, putting the work and scraping, and I think the birds are healthier too, doing that. I mean, look at that. This was full of droppings earlier, and 5 minutes later and it's like super clean. So it doesn't take long. I'm gonna call the birds in pretty soon here, but let me get to go check out there. It's my vegetable garden. Oh, they're flying. That's good. There's some. There's one bird flying. Or actually two. And grizzle. Oh, three. It's a pretty good flyer. There's the, I love it when how young birds fly. They're just so reckless, and there's actually 4 or 5 up there. So I don't know if you guys can see it. So when these guys come back, I'm gonna go ahead and feed them. Yeah, I enjoy watching the young birds fly. They're, like I said, they're just so reckless, and they just swoop down. And, you know, they do that twisting thing, you know, like that. They probably want me out of the way so they can land. I don't know. All right, time to call them in. That's all I do, guys. Just let them out for a few minutes. And... all right, watch this. Come on, come on. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Forgot to shut the window. Oh well. Nice thing about that Sputnik trap, there really isn't much training involved. There's the feed. This is the Versalaga Black Label, in case you guys are wondering. Here's the, this is what I feed them. Look at this guy. He's cheating. Cheaters. Come on now. This is one of my favorites. Look at this. This is the one I was telling you guys about. Blue bar, but it's got like a checker thing on it. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, you're hungry. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, you guys can, these two are my cleanup crew. All the seeds there that I spilled. That's fine. Not gonna kill you. Buddy, you're missing out. Go back in there. Come on. There you go. It doesn't take long for them to eat up all that food in my hand. Scoot. Well, let's see who else is out there. Always someone out there. Last one in doesn't get food. Kind of how it works. But come on. Come on. Alright. Probably need to entice them to come in here. Just grab a handful or whatever. Right there. Come down. See? I don't think I have any. Like I said, the nice thing about the metal roof is you can hear them when they're up on the roof. So I got them down on the landing board. Come on. Come on. Hey, why are you pecking on my leg? trying to get my attention. Come on. Good enough for now. I think there's one bird left out there, so I'm gonna keep the window shut till he gets in. Put my bell away. Put that right there. A little spoon. I gotta clean up this mess. And wash my hands. My wife bought me these. Antibacterial, right there. And then I got a soap to wash the drinkers. Everything is kept clean. Ready for race day. Glucose from Bercelaga. Bath salts. And then I've got Eco Tonic. I gotta order some more of those. I think they're selling them. If you buy two, you get the other one free from Seagulls. There's some like glass birds. So, oh, by the way, I'm in need of a tossing crate. So if you guys are in the Florida area and you have one that you want to sell, I don't care what it looks like as long as it's not falling apart. Like, look at this. This one is, this was given to me by Marcos from Polk County. It's great, actually. It's very ergonomic. It's lightweight and, you know, it's easy to handle. So, if you got something like that you want to get rid of, let me know. Give me a call. Let's see what else. Got my water here with bleach tablet. You can see that's been in there for 3 weeks, so we don't need much. So I just soaked the drinkers in there for, I mean, we don't need something in there for that long, but alright, anyways, I gotta wash my hands and I need both hands. So so good luck with the breeding season, training your young birds, and God bless. Talk to you later. Bye.